Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing another birthday inspo pic. This is for one of my other Libra clients. So if you've already seen the other video, you know we're doing freestyles this month. I don't know what's going on with these Libras, baby. They did not come to play, so I'm not mad at them. So we are doing an inspo set. The picture is down below right there on my phone. You probably can't see it too good, but I'm gonna pop it up on the screen so you guys can look at it. And that is the tech that did those. They came out so fire, so we just had to recreate. We're not gonna do everything the exact same way, but yeah. Anywho, I haven't started out my videos with application instead of the tips and all that type of process. I can go back to it, but if you guys are wondering what tips these are, they're just straight 2XL tapered square tips that I get from Amazon. I'll have them linked in the description, but yeah, they're not that fancy about them really. I like them, they get the job done. I just don't like C-curve tips for whatever reason. I'm just not a C-curve girl. I'm not a C-curve girly, so yeah, I just try to stay away from those. But it's pretty much as long as they're tapered square and they have no C-curve, they'll work just fine. So yeah, but the cover powder that we are using, as you can see, is not in a container from a company. This is because I have bought this one in bulk. This is the one I use for everybody and for most sets. It is the Young Nails cover pink powder. That's what it is. So yeah, love that. And then I'm also using their cover white. The cover white, if you guys do not know, from Young Nails, is pretty much like their milky white. And if you want an actual white, it is going to be called XXX white, just so you guys know. So we are going to ombre on 2 of the fingers. We're going to do the ring finger and the middle finger as well. So yeah, just get into this application. And side note, I know I probably didn't say it, but we did use our protein bond from Young Nails as usual. So yeah, but y'all already knew that. Alright, and quick little tip, I don't know if you guys can tell from the video, but I do use beads that are kind of a little more on the runny side when I'm doing an ombre, just because you want it to blend seamlessly with the color that you put down first. So as you can see, we're just going to tap it in, and then we're going to lightly, like when I tell you lightly, you want to put as least or less, or however you want to say it, pressure on the part that's being ombre, because you do not want the ombre to be looking crazy and go all the way down to the bottom. So I feel like that was the best tip that I got from somebody from watching videos. It's pretty much just a light hand is gonna get you there. And make sure you cap it, of course, and clear. You're gonna see me go back and do that. I kind of like for it to dry a little bit before I cap it and clear. I know some people don't really wait, they just do it all at once, but I kind of want the ombre to dry a little bit, because I don't want to drag it or mess it up when I cap it and clear. So I do go ahead and do another finger, at least one other finger, and then go back and cap it. But you can finish the other ones and go back. It really doesn't matter. It's all about preference. Alright, so another tip that is all about preference is how much you cap. So pretty much as long as you cap the ombre, you are fine, but you do not have to cap the entire nail and clear. I personally don't. As you can see, I do not go all the way back to the cuticle, just because the cuticle is not supposed to be bulky. You're supposed to have an apex like pretty much towards the free edge, or the tip of the natural nail, like right above it, if that makes sense. But towards the cuticle, you want it to be flush, you don't want it to be huge. So if you cap all the way back there, you're just gonna make it harder for yourself, because you're gonna have to file most of that off. So as long as you cap the part where the ombre meets, you know, like where it actually looks like an ombre, you're fine. But I just suggest not going all the way back to the cuticle, because like I said, it's just gonna be a waste of time. So yeah. And you can say what you want, I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I want everyone to feel like this tonight. Looks so good tonight. Goddamn, goddamn, say yeah. Looks so good tonight. Goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. Wake up, post up, round round in it, flossing on it. This diamond, my diamond. This rock, my rock. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. We flawless. Ladies, tell them I woke up like this. I woke up like this. We flawless. Ladies, tell them say it's so good tonight. It's so good tonight. What I think about you, boy.
High volume.
I got what you need, so come share my world. I wanna let you know that you don't have to go. Don't wonder no more what I think about you. If it's something that you want, then you should make me your girl, your girl. If it's something that you need, then baby come and share my world.
We gon' live it up. She made me beg for it till she give it up. And I say the same thing every single time. I say you the fucking best, you the fucking best, you the fucking best, you the fucking best. You the best I ever had, best I ever had, best I ever had, best I ever had. I say you the fucking. Know you got a roommate. Call me when there's no one there. Put the key under the mat and you know I'll be over there. I be over there, shout it, I be over there. I be hitting all the spots that you ain't even know it's there. And you don't even have to ask twice. You can have my heart or we can share it like the last.
Alright guys, and as always, we're going to take our 80/80 grit from Pana to go ahead and sharpen up those edges and get our shape together because we want these things to be crispy and square.
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. Can I you the make my temperature the rise? If you leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Your love ain't it, totally me. I am so obsessed. I want to chop your body.
Alright, so once we are done doing our hand filing, we are going to go over the nail with our extra fine carbide bit. I did get these from Pana. Well, it's from Pana, but I get them from Amazon. So as you can see, I am just getting rid of anything under the nail that's not supposed to be there because we want it to be sharp. We don't want any ragged edges or anything. And I am going to go across the top of the nail just to make sure everything is smooth and seamless, as well as sealing those cuticles again. This is the most important step when you're doing nails, if you ask me, because if you do not seal those cuticles, baby, you are going to lift off, I promise you. And then your client's gonna be texting you saying, my nails are lifting, they're just popping. No, actually they're gonna tell you they popped off, and it's gonna be like 3 days. You're gonna be like, girl, what you been doing? It could have been you. I'm just playing. But either or, it could be you or the client. I always ask for a picture, by the way. So as you can see, this is what I mean when I say I'm cleaning it up. So you see how I just got rid of all that? So I do it with the e-file now because it's so much faster. If you do it with your hand file, you can, but it's going to save you time with the e-file. Trust me on that. So yeah, we're just going to go in and make sure all of our nails are smooth, no lumps, bumps, or nothing else. We're going to seal those cuticles, and then we will catch back up when we get ready for the bling.
It's your one and your Weezy, man, this shit too easy. Different bitch for every season, showing me that cleavage. I take drugs and feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that pussy, I don't call back, so she won't think I need it. I stick deep inside her throat, it ain't no more breathing. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading, and my reasons, I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing, no way I'ma need it.
Put up to the photo, man, this shit too easy. Y'all gon' chop a brick like Judo, scratch a Lamborghini. I got a different bitch for different places, different seasons. Bitch ain't playing the position, cutting her off, this shit too easy. I started out special R&B stars right at the band. I have a hoes on the west side, think that I abandoned them. I have a pippin' in my blood and I can change the climate. I threw the money on it to the price up like I designed it. Can't put a presidential on a bitch, let you get a nigga Minaj. That little IG bitch ain't shit for the in the car. Fuck round in the side piece, pop out the night and double lock. Talking Chinese, but my these sticks in the car.
It's your one and your Weezy, man, this shit too easy. Different bitch for every season, showing me that cleavage. I take drugs and feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that pussy, I don't call back, so she won't think I need it. I stick deep inside her throat, it ain't no more breathing. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading,
Done just you good. It's done just you good. It's done just done just for the record. Just for the record.
Hey guys, alright, so we're going to start our 3D flower, and the first step is going to be to top coat the nails that we're going to be doing the design on. So we're just going to do it on the 2 middle fingers. So we are using our Koopa's top coat, shiny of course. We're going to let those cure for the whole 60 seconds. We're not going to flash cure to anything because you want this to be completely dry before you start doing the art. And then after that, we're going to go in with our Makartt rhinestone glue, and we're going to glue one little bitty, well, it's not a little bit, we're going to glue one stone on top of that top coat, and then we're going to start our 3D flower.
Last time I take picture with you. Now my cassava where you they look. Last time I know see what you do. See when we go get a while like to listen. Got to one you console. Anything you wish me, that be a passion. Bad man no they walk up. Man no be God. Make them they talk up. I swear they fly like helicopter. Nobody grace of God and inshallah with them over. Question, but then look at the answer. Question, but then look at the answer. Question.
Alright, to start off our 3D flower, we are going to be using our core white from Young Nails, as well as the Young Nails Monomer, and our 3D brush. I think this is a size 3. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say it is, and this is from Pana, and I got it off Amazon. So first thing I'm going to do is, first of all, this flower is going to be kind of big, so that's why I did two little beads or 2 beads or whatever, because I'm not a pro at picking up beads with the 3D brush because I barely use the 3D brush, just being honest. But yeah, I knew I wanted my petal to be kind of big, so that's what we did. And then to make this point, I'm going to try to explain it while I do the second one. So I'm gonna do this again because, like I said, I'm not a pro at picking up beads with this brush. Yeah, I don't use acetone in my monomer. Some people do to make it dry down faster. I don't, because I feel like I'm gonna mess some up. But anyways, so you press it out as much as you want to, as big as you want it to be, and then you're going to swipe in. You're going to swipe in the sides to make it a point, and that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. Oh, drop my bead. So for these little beads, you don't want it to be that big because you're going to put 2 petals on the side, and if they're any bigger, pretty much they're going to run together and look like one big blob. So I am going to put both of them side by side before the first one dries, just because I want it to dry down a little bit before I press it out. Sorry if I'm talking fast, but yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't want to keep overly saturating your brush just because you want it to dry down so that you can mold it, because if it's too wet, it's just going to start running all over the place, and you don't want that. But as you can see, you just press them out and that's it. Voila, magic. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing again, and then we'll move on to the bling part, the best part.
I'm doing it big. Body language like speaking Spanish, I'll educate you how to do this shit. Temporary, that's temporary, unnecessary, I am that bitch. You get this out of your mind. He said he like that, he's so groovy, call me daddy. He goes groovy, he goes baby, he goes groovy, call me baby. He can never live without me, I'm so real, I never got me. He booty so big, Lord, have mercy. Like it goes like I do, like it goes like I do, like it goes like I do, like it goes like I do. Cause of the pretty, you don't let me please, you don't let me, I can teach you how to
Alright, so we're going to go in with our Makartt glue and we're going to start placing our rhinestones. We did have an inspo pick as you guys saw in the beginning, but we are going to freestyle the placement and everything just because I don't have every exact stone that they had in the picture, as well as, I don't know, I just got tired of looking at the picture and I was like, honey, we just gonna do what we can do. And she was cool with that. She kept telling me to freestyle, so I was like, cool, bet. But I would say a tip that I should have been doing in the beginning that I didn't, which, yeah, it takes longer if you don't go ahead and plan out your placement. So pretty much just place them, place whatever stones you want onto your table and arrange them the way that you want them on the nail on the table, and then place them on the nail. It's go by so much faster, I swear. And yeah, when I was doing it though, I guess I should have put them on a paper towel because they were sliding all over this glass top. But yeah, anywho, neither here or there. So I'm going to go ahead and top coat around the rhinestones. This is all about preference, but I prefer to top coat last because the gems are big, so they're already going to be sliding as it is. So just to minimize that, I'm going to top coat after, but we're definitely going to avoid putting it on to the rhinestones because, yeah, we don't want that. These things are blinging on their own, as y'all gonna see at the end, so we are not trying to corrupt that in any kind of way. Also, so that little jar that's sitting up there by the lamp on the left side, we are not going to use that. So in the picture, they did have some stones that kind of look like the ones that I have in that jar, but in my opinion, they were giving silver, and the rest of the set is giving gold. So yeah, I just decided not to do it, and I did try it on the nail, but I cut that part out because, yeah, we didn't use it, and it was just too long anyway. So, yeah, y'all don't even need to see it. But yeah, just since the jar is just sitting right there, I didn't want y'all to be like, what the hell she gonna do with that jar? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But anyways, yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and put our placements on each of the fingers, and then I'll be back to check in after we're done.
I got things I pretty round this time of year. I can't ignore it. I cannot ignore it. Yeah, Mrs. I got things I pretty round this time of year. I can't ignore it. I can only assure it.
about it. She know I'm a gangster, she love me, I bring the freak about it. Can't play with me, you know I come true. I'm in a different league, I'm tired of showing I can get done. What you gon' do for me? 40,000 miles up in the air, only time I get some Z's. Full cook, press foot on their neck, and I can't let them breathe. Blood, sweat, and tears come with this check, it ain't nowhere near easy. Had to fall back, you know how that go, we only speaking briefly. Hope I'm not too much to handle. City nigga from Atlanta, I spent my last check on ammo. This is not a regular Lambo. $100,000 kit, could've put down on another Lambo. Don't be in the mix, I built this shit forever, have to say so. This shit gon' get serious about my money, this ain't no fucking play though. Wrote it down for double homicide, I try to tell him lay low. See, don't like the drive, but he stay good, I'm on the way to Clayco. AK-47s in the spots before they made the Draco. I'm just trying to ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. Go off in this bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here trying to steal. I need equity to sign a deal. I'm just trying to ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. Go off in this bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here trying to steal. I need equity to sign a deal. Over buying cars, I snatched the barbers just for motivation. Shoot out at the spot today, tomorrow we at a new location. For y'all know the guys, I hope y'all beat the case and get probation. Stashed at my mama's house, 400 bands in the ventilation. Now look how I'm living, I bought a house for the money to stay at. Right when niggas think that I got soft, I'ma pull up and spray it. Living like a dumb, I smoke a blunt in the back, you done made that. Put up like your mama with this switch, why the fuck would you say that? You can do it first, I'ma do it worse, gotta double the payback. Never take it personal, show no mercy, but taught me that way back. Cuno took it off, I was always talking, don't take hoes when you stay at. Keep a stash house, you can't take nothing to the spot where you lay at. Never be a bother if you want me, no problem, just say that. Never running off, so if I owe you, I got you, I'll pay that. Get this shit my heart, so when I'm old, I can chill and just lay back. Really from the bottom, so the trenches is where I feel safe at. I'm just trying to ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. Go off in this bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here trying to steal. I need equity to sign a deal. I'm just trying to ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling.
I do that 3 more times again, I testify for you. I thought I liked you, that bitch, I do it all. I won't cry, you scared it. I'm not. Long if you joking, now here for me. I ain't got it. My bitch can't do it. Hide your bodies. Long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. Take a hole when you're not here. Ain't a home when you're not here. Find a home when you're not here. I'm saying I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I lose? I miss the moment. You just too important. Nobody like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze? I miss the moment. You just too important. Nobody like you.
Love yours. No such thing. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. Heart beating fast, let a nigga know that he alive. Fake niggas mad, snakes in the grass, let a nigga know that he arrived. Don't be sleeping on your level, cause it's beauty in the struggle, nigga. It's beauty in the struggle, nigga. the struggle, ugliness, and the success. Hear my words and listen to my signal of distress. I grew up in the city and know sometimes we had less. Compared to some of my niggas down the block, man, we were blessed. And life can't be no fairy tale, no once upon a time. But I be goddamn if a nigga don't be trying. So tell me, mama, please, why you be drinking all the time? Cause all the pain he brought you still linger in your mind. Cause pain still lingers on mine. On the road to riches, listen, this is what you find. The good news is, nigga, you came a long way. The bad news is, nigga, you went the wrong way. Being broke is better. Life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Think being broke is better. Life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. For what's money without happiness? Or hard times without the people you love? Though I'm not sure what's about to happen next. I ask for strength from the Lord above, cause I've been strong so far, but I can feel my grip loosening. Quick, do something before you lose it for good. Get it back and use it for good, and touch the people how you did like before. I'm tired of living with demons cause they always inviting more. Think being broke was better. Now I don't mean that phrase with no disrespect to all my niggas out there living in debt, cashing minimal checks. Turn on the TV, see a nigga Rolex, and fantasize about a life with no stress. I mean this shit sincerely. And as a nigga who was once in your shoes, living with nothing to lose, I hope one day you hear me. Always gonna be a bigger house somewhere, but nigga feel me. Long as the people in that motherfucker love you dearly. Always gonna be a whip that's better than the one you got. Always gonna be some clothes that's fresher than the ones you rock. Always gonna be a bitch that's better out there on the tours. But you ain't never gonna be happy till you love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours.
Alright, y'all, so that is pretty much it for this video. We of course are going to use our cleanser to get rid of any kind of residue from that wax stick or any rhinestone glue that we have on these toes, because we do not want that to be seen. But that's pretty much it for this video. We're going to get some cuticle oil and we're going to show you the end result at the end as always. But please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see next from me. And as always, I appreciate you guys and see you in the next one.